Hi, so let's suppose that we do want to get involved with some new technology. I'm going to use an example here to do with video and editing videos. I'll start off with a quick top tip. Usually it's good to make sure that you're working on best of breed. If you Google for the top 10, whatever it happens to be, so in this case the top 10 video editing softwares, and once you've got that list of 10, the next thing would be to go to YouTube and look up some how-to videos, which will give you an idea, a better idea of what's involved in that particular learning curve. You may want to consider using the startup mentality, fail fast and cheaply. Basically what that means is that you want to try stuff, see if it's for you, don't spend a lot of money on it, and then make a decision about, do you want to go further, faster, and so forth, and what do you want to do about that. In the case of videos, you've got something that is pretty chunky software. That means that typically it would have to be used on a laptop. There is a typical exception to that, which is iMovie on Apple mobiles. The thing to say here is it's going to take some substantial effort. You've really got to like this. It's got to be something of a passion for you to do this. You can obviously develop the passion once you've dipped your toes in the water and decided what you think. So it's a substantial exercise, and passion potentially is going to be key to you deciding to go down that path. There is an alternative, and I'm using that example here, where you can have short, unedited mobile clips. You've obviously got to be prepared to, commit to talking to a camera, which is not always an easy thing, as I just proved, but it is an option. So at that stage, you might want to decide for yourself: do I want to make this a hobby? Do I want to make it a business? If you want to make it a business, you may need to do more than just be happy to spend hours immersed in whatever piece of new software you've decided on. If you do want to make a business, I strongly recommend what I and others call P7, which is proper prior planning prevents pretty poor performance. And what I mean by that is, if you're going to commit to video, it makes a lot of sense to write a script. In fact, I've done that with this video. What you're doing is to establish a running order. Sorry, I've just got to adjust my script. Establish a running order. It helps provide clarity, and ideally improves stickiness. In other words, if you're clear, you're concise, people ideally will say, okay, maybe I might come back for some more from this person. Again, if you're going to consider making this a business, you need to think about who needs this as a service, and also particularly, where do we find them? What communities are they frequenting? Anyway, that's enough for that. The plan is that this video is discussed in a live Zoom session where people have questions and answers can be provided, and it's done on a mutual or a peer-to-peer basis. Thanks very much.